Hi and welcome to the Art of Tarot and to your March 2025 readings. This is a little intro to sum up everything you need to know before we get to start the reading. You can also click directly into your reading in the timestamps if you don't have time for this little introduction. I am Stephanie Kosher. I am an artist, a musician, and also your favorite tarot card reader. And I do readings in a way that is a little more psychological than it is esoteric, but I do use the Western astrology system and the tarot system, of course, to gain more insight, maybe a little guidance, maybe a little inspiration for a situation that we're struggling with, or just, for an input that we want to have as a little bit of a spiritual push forward. I do use astrology, as I mentioned, Western astrology. I don't believe in astrology. I do not believe in astrology, is how I always like to say, but it is a very helpful and interesting medium and tool to gain more insight and to go a little deeper in the interpreting of the cards. Also, it really is important in the tarot card system because historically the tarot cards are connected to the astrological system, so we want to take advantage of that. In the first part of the reading, you will see a general energy that I'm talking about. In the second part of the reading, there is a relationship dynamic. So if you are struggling with relationships or you want to have a little more answers, this could be every relationship. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It can also be any other relationship in your life that might be challenging or might be a little confusing. So we're gonna remind ourselves how to maybe deal with the situation with the help of the cards. And that's basically it. Check out my description box. Please subscribe to this channel. Give me a like, give me a comment if you enjoy these videos. I'm also mainly an artist and a musician, and I do all types of different creative things. So if you're interested in the big picture and all the other things that I'm doing next to this channel, then you can go to my website, you can go to my description box, you can go to my Instagram, of course, and see more of all the things I'm doing there. So enjoy your reading. Thank you so much for being here. These readings are separated into the different zodiac signs. So whatever you are identifying with is how I like to say it. It doesn't have to be your sign, but if you're feeling like a Leo today, then watch the Leo reading. If you're feeling like your sun sign, moon sign, ascendant, whatever, rocks your boat. So just go to where it draws you and enjoy a little message that might bring you further. I hope this is helpful, and I hope you enjoy, and I hope I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Hi and welcome to this Taurus March 2025 reading. Let's jump right in with your general energies, and then later on we look into a relationship dynamic. Okay, we do have eclipse season, so this could all be a little intense for us, even though the Virgo lunar eclipse full moon on March 14th should be beneficial to Taurus because it's trining, but I'm not an astrologer, so I'm just, this is just living room astrology. But I'm just giving you some information. Let's see. Ace of Cups, love it. Ace of Cups. Sorry, I'm tired. Are you feeling tired, Taurus? Could be, huh? But we have a beautiful Ace of Cups here in the center of the reading, and this is really a new emotional journey that is starting here. We're finding a sense of compassion and love again, mainly within ourselves, that is ready in the next steps to also present itself and radiate outwards. But we're really drawing deeply from our depths, the depths of our being. We're drawing this light, and it's really guiding us into a new emotional path, a new emotional journey. So the aces, of course, new beginnings. Ace of Cups, a new beginning when it comes to emotional reality or feeling, just a new feeling. It could be a new, of course, love relationship, a new friendship that is deep, a new connection that is starting to form, even though the aces are not yet the elements in their full realization. They're just the beginning, they're just the source, they're just the spark. So this is something that is starting to grow within us, ready to be expressed in the next steps. Very beautiful. All right. Oh, 3 of Pentacles. Interesting. Maybe this is happening through working together with other parties, with other people. This could be a work thing as well. So maybe you are in a work situation where you have a deeper inspiration or feel a deeper sense of meaning. Maybe by also getting more responsibilities in a position, could very well be. With 3 of Pentacles, it could also be I wouldn't say mastering your skills, but evolving in certain skills. I like it, but this is, I think this is really coming out of working with other people. I see also, oh nice, I see a family situation here also. Maybe you are there's a new sense of belonging and of compassion through working together with people that surround you. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. We do have the beautiful Sun card here. This is wonderful because this helps you really step into your true self once again. The Sun is something, of course, it's permanent. Our true self is always there. We just don't always see it. It's like with the Sun is always there. It's the center of our system, you know, and but we don't always see it. So we are ready to shine here. We are ready to shine our light, our love, to bring ourselves out there, to also be in peace within ourselves, to combine those sometimes maybe contradicting parts within ourselves, the twins that you see here in this card. And we are ready to shine by the end of the month. Beautiful. The Sun is really, I mean, this is not a time sensitive reading or anything. It's just really, this is what we're working ourselves into. And also that light that we found within us, maybe through connecting and working together with other people, we are now also ready to bring ourselves fully forward. The Sun is really about bringing ourselves fully forward into a situation. And here, look at that, 10 of Cups. Wow. This is very much about finding your place and finding a way to relate in your true authentic self with other people and with your loved ones. The 10 of Cups is very much about really realizing yourself in the most loving and connected way with your surroundings and with other living beings, and feeling that fulfillment and feeling that satiety, it's the word in English, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, of that experience, really that the emotional fullness and fulfillment of that experience called life, by really being fully engaged with yourself, at the same time working with others. And this work with others is really uplifting you. I love this. It also is an ending and a beginning, maybe. Something is coming to completion emotionally, and something very new is starting. And it is just a moment of true expression and creation, and of very direct expression and creation. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. I love this. So, relationship dynamic. Let's break it down. We have another person and you. This could be any person, but of course it can be romantic. It doesn't have to be. We have a King of Wands in the reverse. I'm not sure what his problem is, but he doesn't know how to act. This doesn't have to be concerning necessarily. Oh, Three of Swords. Well, there is something a bit concerning about this, because it's like this hen and the egg question. I don't know if you have it in English. What was there first, you know, the egg or the chicken? Chicken and the egg. It's we don't know what caused this. But there is a person who has a difficult time to act, or they don't really know what to do, or they don't know what they want to do, and therefore this is bringing some let's say mental difficulty when it comes to processing your emotions. It's the Three of Swords. It could also be that something completely unrelated that has nothing to do with this person is bothering you, or where you're like, okay, I have to make decisions here that are now more rational than they go with my heart's desire, and therefore a person is irritated and doesn't know how to act. I like to say with the King of Wands, they don't know how to act even though they think they do, if he's in the reverse, of course. So there is this sense of entitlement, but it's not very goal-oriented or helpful, and that's kind of maybe a disappointment, or not disappointment, brings up some stuff that is in the least intense way could just be annoying, you know, like some person where it's like, oh, this is bringing up some feelings that annoy me. Three of Swords can be very much annoyance in my book, but it can also be something more intense, doesn't have to be. I feel like you have such good cards here that I don't think you have really concerns. I think more like the behavior, and King of Wands is very much behavior. The behavior of a person brings up some stuff. And yeah, it's like, it's so easy to say, you know, people are like, well, you cannot give any power to the people that are I mean, come on, how in the hell are you gonna be a human being and not give power to the people surrounding you, and especially your loved ones? You know, of course they have an effect on you emotionally. I just, not everybody is a Buddhist monk, and not everybody is meditating 10 hours a day. But even if you are meditating 10 hours a day, it could still bring up stuff, you know. Let's just see how we can manage, because this is, you're in such a good place, and there is really this, there's also maybe this sense like, okay, if you need to work, if you want to work with people and be with people and have this cooperation with people, there will be mistakes made, there will be moments of trigger, there will be uncomfortable feelings and reactions, that we have to manage. There will be moments where somebody acts stupid. The King of Wands in the reverse is a person who can just also act stupid, you know, just plain old stupid. Yeah. Like old-fashioned stupid. And it's sometimes it's as simple as that, you know. Yeah, I don't like what's going on here, because there is so much light coming from your side, and somebody is just acting stupid. I feel like with the Emperor in the reverse, we're trying to control the situation. Everybody is trying to control the situation. Of course, the Devil in the reverse is a good thing, because it's not saying like, oh, we need to go into this whole toxic frenzy of going down the rabbit hole of hour-long discussions or whatever, you know. It's clear cut. And there is a way out of it that is successful, and we can step out of this with a positive attitude. But this Five of Swords thing, I feel like people will be more like retreating and trying to figure it out by themselves. That's just my intuitive feel that I get with this situation here, that we are, okay, somebody's acting stupid. I have to kind of course, I'm not a robot, so I'm gonna have a reaction to it. But I'm not gonna go have a whole, you know, intense who's right discussion. I'm gonna retreat and maybe figure this out within myself, and this other person thinks the same. And sometimes there is no other choice, you know. Sometimes you're just like, no, this is not, I'm not gonna, you know, pick your battles, pick your fights, and the battle is ongoing within ourselves, and we have to fight it out within ourselves, or I don't know, shout it into a voice memo, or write it down, you know. Like if you're thinking about sending that text, don't do it. Go to the notes app and write it down and wait till the next day, and it works wonders. I tell you, this is the best method. If you're getting angry, if you're getting triggered, if you try to control a situation, if you're having a strong reaction, that's all very natural and that can all happen. But you know, you don't necessarily have to take the steps to make it worse. I don't see like any, like, because there is no, the Devil is in the reverse. I don't see a person trying to get a reaction out of you or anything like that. It's not in the cards, but it could be, of course, but it's not in the cards here. It's more like a misstep, or just, yeah, sometimes we just make a mistake and we act stupid, and it's not like it has to be this bad intentioned thing in this case, but still it's maybe a little destabilizing, especially with the Emperor in the reverse. We're losing a little bit of balance, of control, of grounding, and we want to maybe try to not make it worse by reacting too much to it, which is quite challenging, of course. But with all these cards, I think it's very possible for you. This person, I'm not sure how easy it is for them, but I think they can do it as well. There was a Queen of Pentacles, as you can see here. So we can find back into our power, into our stability, into our groundedness. All right, I will look at some charms. You need to hug it out, maybe. Hug me. Yeah, hug it out. Number 3, 3 of Swords. Number 3 is important here. We have 3, 3, 3. 3 is really about, when I think about the Kabbalah, it is really about the receptive, graceful, understanding side of us, which is probably important in this case. We have the 3rd house, which is, I don't think, really so important for this reading, honestly, because I'm strongly getting the 333 and the Kabbalah meaning. But the 3rd house would be, see, cannot even come up with it. It's communication. It is Gemini house. So the 3rd, it is about communication and being receptive and understanding. It's very, with this tiger's eye and this rock, it's a very grounding experience in general. This is a grounding experience, even if it's destabilizing in the moment. I think in the long run, it's a grounding experience. We know everything we need to know. It's like this type of situation where you don't have to fight it out or don't have to discuss it, because you know what's going on. You know, everybody knows what's been going on. We don't even have to talk about it. I think communication is so important, and of course communication is key, but sometimes we're just like, it's not so much communication by itself doesn't mean anything if there is no comprehension. Communication can be such a waste of time if there is no comprehension. And with certain types, personality types, and I'm not going to say the N word, and you know what I mean, the narc word. It's with certain types, you know, you can talk forever and they will just keep you in a discussion to have you in the discussion. And we don't want to do that. And I don't think that's happening here, because we don't have the devil upright. We have the devil in the reverse. And that's why I also thought this is not what's happening. It's more like, we know what happened. Somebody made a mistake. We know this other person enough, and they know us enough that we all see what's going on, and it's really just we all understand the situation, and we don't have to. Everybody understands their part, and we don't have to talk it out forever. It's fine, you know. So that's how I see it here. All right, Taurus, I like this. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.